turn to the military now. RIMPAC, that stands for the Exercise Rim of the Pacific. It's in its second week now off the coast of Hawaii. It's military exercises involving a number of countries. 2 Canadian frigates taking part. Eagle News correspondent Kat Joy tells us about one of those ships.
Members of Royal Canadian Navy ship HMCS Winnipeg participated late last week in a replenishment at sea operation with the American Navy's logistic vessel USNS Henry J. Kaiser off the coast of the Hawaiian Islands during the Rim of the Pacific or RIMPAC exercise, which began on August 17. Since its earliest days, the U.S. Navy has patrolled waters far from home, often without access to friendly ports of call in which to replenish her ships. Though this has never been a problem unique to the United States, the American Navy has claimed bragging rights over the concept of resupplying ships without having to come ashore. The first documented replenishment of a warship at sea was conducted by the USS Constitution in the Caribbean Sea during the 1799 Quasi-War. The Constitution was replenished by small boats, with supplies lowered in barrels from one ship, rowed across, and then hoisted on board the U.S. frigate, a method that kept her on station for almost an entire year. But it was not until the years following the 1898 Spanish-American War that the Navy began to develop systematic at-sea replenishment. The most successful idea used equipment exclusively located on the colliers to transfer bags of coal, though it quickly became obsolete with the Navy's shift to oil-burning engines. These early efforts nevertheless provided important foundation for subsequent systems, especially before the breakout of World War I and World War II. Nowadays, with larger vessels like aircraft carriers and nuclear submarines, the top commodities for replenishment are usually fuel, food, ammunition, and repair parts. The Winnipeg also supported partner nation ships by deploying a hammerhead, which is a small, unmanned, remote control boat to be used for target firing practice while also at sea. 10 nations, 22 ships, 1 submarine, and more than 5,300 personnel are currently participating in RIMPAC 2020 at sea around the Hawaiian Islands. RIMPAC is a biennial exercise designed to foster and sustain cooperative relationships, critical to ensuring the safety of sea lanes and security in support of a free and open Indo-Pacific region. One sailor from Windsor, Ontario, and aboard the HMCS Regina shares his thoughts about being part of this training event.
The most rewarding aspect of my job is working with some of the guys who have decades of experience civvy side and join the military where we come together and able to accomplish anything that comes our way. I am excited about seeing the different classes of ships participating in the multinational exercise. This is my first time participating in RIMPAC, and I'm very excited about it.
RIMPAC 2020 will end on August 31st. I am Kat Joy for Eagle News. We live in interesting times.